I don't think any one particular person made me want to do MMA rather than I just kind of stumbled across it. After I got done playing football, I started doing a little jujitsu, saw some guys sparring, and thought that was something I can do. And showed up to the gym, sparred, fell in love with it, and then pretty much been doing it ever since.
Okay. In a interview before your last fight, you mentioned you had about 3 fights left. After this one, that would mean there's one more. Is that still the plan?
Well, yeah, I got after this one there'll be 2 more, and I think it's getting about that time. I'll probably be like 38 by the time I finish. So I'm no spring chicken, so it's time to tackle the next venture in life.
You're fighting this weekend against a legend in Chris Weidman. Your last opponent, you retired. Is that your goal again? Is that something you're chasing here, knowing that he's also no spring chicken?
I'm not, trying to make anybody retire. Whatever he does after this fight, that's on him, and whatever he wants to do, it's best for him and his family. So he'll have his own decisions to make. But, I'm showing up on the 16th and, looking to put his lights out.
Of course. You've your former opponent, Khalil Roundtree, is fighting on this card for the light heavyweight belt. Give me your thoughts on that fight and how you see him doing.
A guy as big, strong, and powerful as Roundtree, he's never going to be out of a fight, So, honestly, I have no idea how that fight's going to go. He's got plenty of power, plenty of speed, and he's definitely capable of getting the job done. So, I'll be tuning in. I wish him luck. Wish him nothing but the best, and we'll see how he does.
Do you think that would you rather win by submission or KO?
Shit, a win is a win, Me personally, I like the striking better. So, and if you look at my record, I think I have like maybe 1 or 2 submission wins in all my fights. So, but at the end of the day, a finish is what you're looking for. You want to finish as a fighter. It's more entertaining. It's what people want to see. And, either one is cool with me.
Who have you been who's your main sparring partner and person you've been training with for this fight?
Quadarius McGinnis, one of our young early pros. I've been working with a lot. He's probably the guy in the gym that's closest to my size and weight. And Ray Waters is coming out. He's an Arizona State wrestler turned MMA fighter. He's 4-5-0, so he's knocking on the door as well. Phenomenal athlete, big, strong guy, and you'll be hearing his name soon.
Love to hear it. And are you at all worried about fighting at elevation? I wasn't sure how that really plays into camp or if that affects you at all.
Well, my fight's in Madison Square Garden in November, so that's at sea level. Those guys fighting in Utah this coming weekend. I'm sure if you watch all the fights that they've had there recently in Salt Lake, you see guys struggling those third rounds, both parties. So I'm sure that's something they're taking into consideration during training camp and stuff like that. But luckily for me, I'll be fighting at sea level, so. I don't think that
they have you on
too much.
They had you listed as on this card. When I looked at the
I'm fighting in
website, that's why I was confused. That's my fault. I apologize.
Yeah, no, that's all good.
I saw you recently went and talked with was it the Air Force or the Navy Academy at Rota, Spain? How was that?
Yeah, no, it was a great honor for the Air Force to ask me to come speak at their annual ball out there in Rota, Spain, and get to share my story and things like that. Go out there and meet the soldiers and things like that. And Spain, them being in Spain, that's not a bad gig neither. So yeah, it was great. It was fun, and got me stepping outside my comfort zone, doing a little public speaking. So all around it was a great event, and with 10 out of 10, do it again.
Okay. Do you still want to coach after you hang up the gloves for yourself? Is that still something that you're having your eye on?
Yeah, I think it would be great. There's nothing more satisfying than giving back to the community, teaching, um, and seeing things click for somebody who may or may not have had like self-confidence issues. You teach them how to do some jiu-jitsu, help them shed some pounds and build some muscle and things like that. There's not. It's just a very satisfying feeling to be able to put back into to other people.
Yeah. Who is your favorite fighter that you like to watch in the UFC or another promotion?
Man, there's so many great fighters. I don't know if it's just one in particular. I'm a fan of fighting in general. So anywhere from amateur to UFC. I watch MMA. So I'm just a fan of the sport in general.
Nice. All right, man. Well, thank you for giving me the time, and I appreciate you answering my questions. It's been an honor.
Hey, my pleasure. My pleasure, brother. You have a good one. All right.
All right, you too. Thank you.
All right. Take care.